Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for the coming Sunday, October 19th. And sometimes you guys wonder how I get some ideas for sermons and passages and ideas. And, I tell you, sometimes I get them while running or doing different things. But this one, sometimes I get them when I just do searches on the internet. So sometimes I go through the internet and just kind of look to see what people are saying or saying about the Bible, saying about Scripture, saying about Jesus, just certain things that may get, this seems like it might be a topic. And then, so as I was doing that, so as I was Googling, so I didn't ask Siri or Alexis or anybody, I was just Googling. And I got a thing that came up that said, most controversial chapter of the Bible. And that kind of piqued my interest. I was like, let's see what this might be talking about. And so for my teaser, or for this sermon, I want you to read Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9. Now, I'm going to read the last four verses, 30 through 33, for my message. But we're actually going to be talking about all Romans chapter 9. So what I want you to do, though, the challenge, I know Josh has been getting on me about some of my videos getting shorter, and that has nothing to do with NFL football season, by the way. Maybe a little. But no, this one, I want to try to not give away what I'm going to be preaching about. I want you guys to dig in and find the stuff yourself. So when you read Romans chapter 9, see if you can figure out why today's world, or at least the people that were looking at this passage and decided to write it, thought Romans chapter 9 was the most controversial passage in the Bible. Now, you got to remember, the Bible was written when it was, and this is looking at it from today's viewpoint. So as you're reading it, you're going to be reading it from today's viewpoint as a person in 2025, and see why you would think this passage or this chapter is considered controversial today. That might help you figure out why it's considered the most controversial passage or chapter in the Bible. And I think this is exciting to see if you figure it out or not, or why we know people say things about the Bible all the time. They make claims. A lot of them are not facts-based or misinformed or out of context. But that's what I want you to do. So this is digging into Romans chapter 9. This is Paul to the church in Rome. And I just want you to think and read about it and see if you can figure out why people consider this the most controversial. You might be disappointed in the end because it may not be controversial to you, but to today's world, this is considered controversial. So until then, take care and be safe.